actual quality of life, actual nice quality of life. And the first thing I see, world level 9 unlocked, regional specialty tracking functionality available. Oh my gosh. We're finally going to be able to find all the knockaweed we need. World level 9, huh, does that mean they're doing another increase in adventure rank, or that they're... we'll just read on. Let's see. So world level 9, to me that means stronger enemies, more drops, or better drops, and mostly that's it. So let's see how much of a difference this will actually be. Reach AR 58 can choose if they want to upgrade to world level 9. And of course, we get the very generous rewards of 100 Primo Gems and 2 regular standard banner wishes. Wow. Amazing. Levels of normal opponents, elite, and bosses, okay. Will increase by about 10, making it battles more challenging. So we're going to fight enemies that are like level 100 in the overworld? Roughly? Like 90 to 100? Huh. Rewards for defeating opponents in the open world will also be more generous. World level 9 boss will guarantee at least 3 character level up materials. Okay, that's nice. So a world level 9 boss is going to give you 3 of your ascension materials no matter what. That's good. And if it says guarantee at least 3, my thought is it's at least 3 with a % chance at 4 character level up materials. So that's interesting. People will be praying for the 4 materials, but at least getting 3. Now, the bigger question that I have is, will they be reducing the adventure rank experience requirements from 55 to 60, or at least 55 to 58? Because currently, it is absurd. You get to adventure rank 55, and then the amount of adventure rank experience you need to go from 55 to 56 doubles, and then it basically doubles again and again and again. So to go from like 55 to 58 takes like months and months and months, rather than going from like 50 to 55, which could take like maybe a couple weeks. So I don't see anything about that here. Let's read on, but that is a concern for me with this world level 9 stuff. Though, now that I think about it, maybe if they shrunk it a little bit, but not entirely, that would be okay. Because if you're going to do something where you're increasing all of the enemies' levels by 10, you want someone who's at AR 55 to be able to at least defeat the enemies. So there should be a little bit of a longer time between 55 and 58. But if it's too long, then there's going to be maybe too many people will just not want to go and get that new world level. I'm going to activate it immediately because I want more drops, especially if I have to farm more specters or handguards. Basic drop weights for falling will be optimized to increase efficiency of obtaining materials. Specters, thank the Lord. Thank God, Spectre drop rates are increasing. Abyss mages, okay. Nobushi Kairagi, handguards. Huh. Where was this like 2 years ago? Rune guards, rune hunters, rune graders. Okay. I don't remember having a problem with these or the Abyss Mages, but Spectres and Nobushi, oh my lord. Finally. The drop rates for different types of levels that enemies' opponents vary. Increase world level, also drop rates for materials also increase, will also drop specific mantra, blah blah blah. Okay. Obtaining enhancement materials will be much more efficient. Thank the lord. Huh. Regional specialty tracking, increased total map pin. Ooh, more map pins so I can mark more places where I get oculi. You'll be able to pinpoint location, range, and specialties. Go to collect. Certain blue circles on the map. At the same time, number of specialties in the area have not been collected will be displayed. Okay. So go to collect, and it tells you roughly where they are. Characters with regional specialty tracking. Dead in the water. I mean, not really, but they're just going to be a lot less useful now. After collecting all the specialties, blue circles will automatically recommend new locations for corresponding regional specialties. This is interesting, and it makes me wonder if this is going to show all of the regional specialties or just a handful of them. Because we already have this system, but it's not for regional specialties. We have this for enemy tracking. So if you wanted to, let's say, find all of the Fatui agents because you need their knives for like level up something, right? You can track all of the Fatui agents with the commission guidebook tracker, basically. But it doesn't tell you all of them in the world. It only tells you a handful of them. And after you do a few of them, it doesn't tell you anymore. And you can do like 5 to 10 to even more of those specific types of enemies that are just not marked and they don't reveal them on the map. So I don't know if this system is going to be the same. I think it probably will, where it will tell you some of them, and it's going to then show you new areas and tell you a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to tell you all of them. So this might make characters that track regional specialties or the interactive map still have a function and a use, but it may not be something where they're, you know, as useful for the people who just want, like, all right, show me on the map so I can teleport and go there. But if you really wanted to max everything out, maybe they would still have more of a use. This would be something interesting to test, to see if they actually show everything on the map or just a few locations. Starting version of total map pins increased by total of 50. Well, that's nice. More pins for more oculi. Crafting bench, okay. After will be new artifact sets. Which ones? Let's see. Deepwood Memories, finally. Gilded Dreams, finally. Desert Pavilion Chronicle, okay. Flower Paradise Lost, nice. Nymph's Dream, Verushka's Glow. Marashose Hunter Golden Troop. Great additions to the strong box, especially Deepwood Memories and Gilded Dreams. These are already an efficient domain to farm, but if you're starting out in 5.0, or if you're starting out and you're like, oh, I gotta split my attention between all these different artifact domains, now at least you have better strongbox options, so that's nice. Desert Pavilion Chronicle, Flower Paradise Lost, Nymph's Dream, and Verushka's Glow are kind of nice if you want like specific types of farming, because these, the Nymph's Dream, Verushka's Glow, and Desert Pavilion and Flower Paradise Lost artifact domains are not very efficient to farm. So if you got Wanderer and you're like, I want to get some artifacts for him, it's honestly better just to farm another artifact set and then Strongbox Desert Pavilion. So this is actually a pretty nice change for characters that have like a very specific artifact that they want. And you can finally do Deepwood or Gilded and Marashose or Golden Troop in 5.0. So that's really nice. I'm really surprised that it took Deepwood so long to get into the Strongbox. But now it's there. And now we have Teapot. Let's see. Increased furnishing inventory limit? Really? Interesting. Will be increased to 1.6 times the previous limit, allowing more furnishings. Will be increased from 2,000 to 2,200. Huh. That's actually quite a lot. I wonder how they did that. Maybe they shrunk how the load works? I don't know how they did that, but that's cool. That'll make a lot more vibrant and lively teapots. I can take my really cool Inazuma festival town and maybe put some NPCs in there so it feels alive instead of like a dead festival with no one. So that's kind of neat. Let's see. New version special dishes will have usage prompts. Oh, that's kind of neat. This is mostly to prevent things like if you got a character's special dish from their birthday in the in-game mail, but if you don't have that character, like let's say you got Eula's special dish, the Stormcrest pie, but you don't have Eula, and you accidentally used it for some reason, and you're like, oh no, I can never get it back until I get Eula. Which, you know, who knows if she's ever getting a rerun. At least if you're a collector, this is kind of a neat thing. Not really that much of a quality of life, but I'm sure there's been a few people, I know there's someone who's been doing something and they accidentally use a character's specialty dish and they didn't want to, so this will be nice for them. What's more, when reviving characters, low rank food will be prioritized to avoid accidental use of specialty dishes. So I like this too, because I always use eggs to revive my characters and then just heal them. So that's kind of nice. Food face inventory will have filter and search. Surprised that they didn't have this before, but that's nice. And you can even filter and search for recipes, which is kind of nice. It includes the recipes in the menu. That's kind of cool. Recovery, attack boosting. Okay, good stuff there. That's decent. Ooh, what? Okay, tell me more about this. I saw condensed resin here. Let me not get ahead of myself. Commonly used to facilitate smooth. Okay, display current number of condensed resin. Automatically select maximum amount without exceeding the limit. That's nice. I wish you could craft more than 5, but that's nice, I guess. I guess that's nice. Preview weapon experience we converted on display, simplifying weapon enhancement. Okay. Automate select maximum quantity you can currently forge. without needing for manual adjustment. Okay. So it automatically selects the maximum, and if you want to lower it, you can. Just a few nice little time-saving things. More QoL. We hope that these correspond to experience. Okay. Profile display. Ooh, you can add more characters now. Number of characters have been obtained. Number of stars from Spiral Abyss. That's kind of nice. Show character details. Display constellation levels. Oh. If you want to show that you have like a C6 character like they do in Imaginarium Theater, you could do that now. Like C2 Farina there, C2 Raiden, C1 Nahida, C2 Zhongli. That's kind of neat. Long quest prompt function. Is this if there's a long quest, it's like, hey, this is a long quest. Get ready, strap in. Upper notice during there are some quests with long durations and high difficulty. Experienced force, teleportation, interrupt quests. Yeah! Long quest prompt function accordingly. You know what they could do that would make this so much better? Just let us do different quests and don't have them interrupt other quests. Can you just make a function so we can do all the quests we want at whatever rate we want instead of doing one quest and it's like, oh, you can't do this other quest because there's some NPC. Just let them be involved in both quests or something, you know? I don't care if it breaks the immersion. It's just so much more convenient if you can do whatever quest you want whenever you want instead of just like getting a warning or a prompt that, hey, this is gonna be long. I'm not a fan of something like this, really. I mean, it's just a warning system. It doesn't fix the broken part of the quest system. Maybe they'll get to that, but who knows if they'll ever actually fix that. Aforementioned optimizations, blah 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 blah. We plan to adjust the acceptance criteria for weekly reputation quests. Okay. When the reputation quest at a certain level reaches maximum weekly for that region will no longer be available. We'll remove the weekly reputation quest for Battle Quest Weekly. Really? Following Battle Pass, this BP record will now serve accumulated enhancement of 5-star artifacts. Okay. 3600 experience, sanctifying essence or unction. Huh. Non-reputation rewards for Natlan's weekly reputation will also be adjusted from Mora to sanctifying unction. So we're getting more of these? Okay. I like this. Artifact level up materials. I kind of like this. So, I guess they just removed this from the battle pass, but it looks like we can still do the reputation quest if we want more Mora. Just we don't get credit for the battle pass. I guess that is much less incentive to do them now. Yeah, the extra primos for enhancing the 5-star artifacts total 30, 60, 90, or 100 levels is kind of nice. This makes me think though that like they're just like, just level up 5-star artifacts, who cares? It also makes me think, like, I don't know, like, the artifact system is going in a weird direction now. We'll see what happens, but this is not going to be very hard to do in, like, a battle pass period, especially if you're AR-45 or above. And I guess my thought on this is, like, because they're doing the whole reputation thing, they probably are expecting everyone to do the reputation quest for at least a couple regions, at least the ones that they want, and then you either switch to this, but I'm kind of curious. My question is, let's say you max out Liyue reputation quests, right? And your reputation rank 10 in Liyue. If the certain region that they have is Natlan, then you'd still have the reputation quest and you wouldn't get this. So you would either have to figure out which region you wanted to do first if you wanted the extra primos from the battle pass, or you'd have to just kind of be at the mercy of whatever random region that they have for this battle pass requirements. I wonder how they're going to handle that, because they say certain region, like maybe it's every region. Maybe it's the newest region. I don't know how they're going to handle this. In battle pass daily mission experience claim will be increased from 150 to 200. Okay. And for the above adjustment, developers will issue 1 million Mora in one go. Please stay tuned for official notice, distribution details. Huh. Interesting. So this is making it easier to complete the weekly battle pass, which is nice. Extra 50 times 7 is an extra 350, so that's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. This concludes developer discussion. Huh. Okay. You know, these are pretty good. They're moving in the right direction. There is something that I really wanted to see, was especially the sanctifying unction right here. I really wanted them to have a system that has been in Star Rail for like a year, where we could take 5-star and 4-star artifacts and destroy them and turn them into sanctifying essence or sanctifying unction. That would help so much with my artifact inventory space. Maybe they'll announce that in the 5.0 livestream. It is a much longer livestream, so they're going to go over probably a lot of new mechanics and hopefully a lot of new quality of life in other systems. I would have really liked that. Some of these things, again, if they would have just fixed the broken quest system in the first place, but man, this just feels like a band-aid on a problem that they could have fixed with a lot of different other solutions. The new profile thing is going to be kind of cool. It means that when people win the redeems for my account reviews and stuff like that, I'll have more characters to review, so that's fun. These like auto max everything is, I guess, okay. The like condensed resin thing is kind of neat. It's convenient, but if they would have increased the limit for condensed resin, people would have loved that way more. This food search thing, any search and like optimizing, finding things easier is always nice, so that's pretty good. The search for the regional specialties I think is pretty nice, but I think by far the absolute biggest winner of all of these dev notes is Spectres, Kairagi, and Nobushi dropping more handguards and the stupid little Spectre nexuses. So that I think is the biggest win out of everything, is getting more drop rates from enemies. And it looks like they talk about world level 9 and increased drop rates and everything here, but it says basic drop rates for the following components will be optimized to increase efficiency of attaining corresponding materials. This drop rate is not linked to world level 9, it's linked to every world level. So every world level should increase the drop rates of all of these enemies, and you'll get even more at world level 9. Kind of interested to know how they're going to handle the adventure rank experience, since you need so much after AR-55. Maybe this is just going to be a long-term goal for players, and they want to make it like sort of a capstone. But I'm not sure how they're going to handle that. So this is a pretty good update, better than I expected. There's a lot of nice things coming, but there's still a lot more that I would really like to see, and I'm very much hoping that in the 5.0 livestream we'll get some more quality of life adjustments or announcements of what's to come. So pretty good overall. Genshin, good job. You can still do better, but I'm excited.